A historic and significant moment for Trinidad and Tobago, as ancestral remains of some of this country's indigenous peoples were returned to their final resting place at the grounds of the Red House. A reinterment ceremony was held on Saturday. More in this report. Amerindians were the first documented inhabitants of Cairi, now known as Trinidad. According to the National Library, historical records show that Amerindian peoples have existed in Trinidad for as many as 6,000 years before the arrival of Columbus, and numbered at least 40,000 at the time of Spanish settlement in 1592. Centuries-old human bone fragments, shells, pottery, fragments of animal bones and other artifacts found during excavation of the Red House in 2013 are proof of their existence. The samples of the excavated remains were sent to New York and Miami for DNA and radiocarbon dating. The tests revealed that the remains are indeed human, and the age of the bones date from 430 AD to 1390 AD. An emotional burial ritual and ceremony was performed by the Santa Rosa First Peoples and visiting shamans from the Caribbean and South America, where the remains of at least 60 of Trinidad's Amerindian ancestors were returned to their original burial site. Most indigenous people believe that the souls of the dead passed into a spirit world and became part of the spiritual forces that influence every aspect of their lives. Amerindian chief Ricardo Barrett says the archaeological find was not an accident.
This is a sacred space, and this is the place where our legislators sit to administer the affairs of our nation. So you sit on the remains of our ancestors. Now that they have revealed themselves fully, the spirits are awakened.
Chief Barrett says the reinterment of the human remains has provided a sense of peace, shelter and security for the First Peoples. The Minister of Community Development, Culture and the Arts believes respecting and honoring the traditions of indigenous people is central to protecting and preserving Trinidad and Tobago's heritage as a people.
While much attention has been devoted to the restoration of this momentous structure, the same, if not greater, efforts must be paid to the significance of today's ceremony to the First Peoples community.
A monument is to be built above the tomb to honor the Amerindian ancestors.